everyone, welcome back to my channel. I hope you all are having a great day. Today I wanted to test a few products that I got from the Sephora VIB Rouge event. It was 15% off. I did do a haul. I will link it somewhere up in here if you want to check it out. I wanted to use a lot of these products on camera. I didn't actually get an eyeshadow palette or any kind of eyeshadow at the VIB sale. I really was contemplating the Anastasia Beverly Hills Soft Glam palette, but I swatched it in store. It is beautiful, but I have and love, this is my favorite palette, is the Modern Renaissance palette. I have this one already. There were a few of the exact same shades and there just wasn't enough for me to spend $40-something on that palette, you know. So I did use this palette on my eyes today. I didn't do it on film, but it just reminded me to pull this back out. I love this palette. I'm happy with it. I don't need the soft glam. But anyway, so I didn't do any eyeshadow with you guys, but I did do kind of a full face. I am kind of focusing this video on the Sunday Riley foundation. It's the Influencer Cream Foundation. I did get a sample of it whenever I went to the event on Friday. So I wanted to apply it with you guys, and I actually am going to check in at the end of the day also. But I did get a new bronzer and a new highlighter and concealer, and so I do that all on camera with you guys. So anyways, let's go ahead and jump into the video. Okay, you guys have no idea how pumped I am to try this Origins Original Skin Pore Perfecting Cooling Primer with Willow Herb. I first think I saw Natalie from Flower Bomb 31 talk about this, and then last night I was watching What Would Lizzie Do, her recommendations for the VIB sale, and she mentioned this too, so it made me super excited. Now I sprayed it in the tester in the store, and it's like a foam. So weird. I need a mirror. I'm not prepared. Imagine that. It is so cold. It's literally like putting ice on your face. Ooh, that feels so good though. And I'm cold all the time, so I was worried that I would hate it because I don't want to be more cold than I already am. But it actually feels so good. I think it's supposed to be like a pore filling type thing, which is why I'm kind of like patting it in. That feels so good. It's not as pore filling as like the Benefit Porefessional, which I just think that's the best pore filling primer in the world. But this feels amazing, and it does kind of blur out a little bit, which is really nice. So this little sample is the Sunday Riley Influencer Clean Longwear Foundation. I got mine in the color 140, and you guys, the claims on this foundation are insane. So it's $42. If you have been around my channel any length of time, you know that the Sunday Riley Good Genes treatment is one of my favorite skincare. It is my #1 skincare product in the whole world. Oh, I wanted to mention also, I used this morning this Glow Recipe moisturizer. I also used it yesterday, and I loved this product. This, if you like a gel-like moisturizer, you will love this. It smells good, it feels good. And I also used the same brand Glow Recipe, the sleeping mask, and when I woke up, I did feel like my skin looked really, really good. So I definitely recommend these products. But anyway, back to the foundation. Okay, so Sunday Riley Good Genes is one of my holy grail skincare items, and I love it. But they came out with a foundation now, and I think this is the first makeup product that they have came out with. It says, I mean, I'm telling you guys, the claims, if it does everything that it says it does, I'm going to buy the full size. It says it is available in 20 buildable, blendable, medium to full coverage shades that expertly conceals redness, pores, and dark spots without ever looking cakey. With just one pump, you get perfectly even skin with ultra natural coverage. It says it never cracks or creases. It says it's great for all skin types, okay? For a fresh, healthy looking, shine-free complexion. Pores are instantly minimized for the ultimate smooth canvas. So there's a lot of things that they're saying. So I'm super excited to try this. It says that it is cruelty-free and formulated without fragrance and gluten and all that stuff. It is, how much is it? I think $42 for the full size. And let's just jump into it and start it. I'm gonna actually apply this with a brush because so weird lately, that's been what I've preferred. I don't know, I used to be like 100% beauty blender girl, but lately I've been liking a brush. So I don't know if that's gonna be enough or not enough. The one thing is, it says with one pump, and that's one thing hard about samples, is I don't really know if that was a pump or more than a pump or what. But this color is number 140 and it seems to be matching perfectly. So I don't have any breakouts per se right now, but I have a lot of acne scarring and redness still from like a breakout a few weeks ago. And then I have, you know, some redness on my forehead. I don't know. I mean, you can definitely see the redness still with that one layer. I'm gonna go ahead and put a little bit more on my chin. It's weird because I can see that I have makeup on, but it's not really covering very much. Okay, on this second layer, it's building nice, and it's definitely providing a little bit more coverage, especially on my chin there. So you can't really see, you can still see a little bit of redness, but everywhere else, I mean, it looks good. You can definitely, I don't know, you can tell I have makeup on. I don't know yet. Hang on. I don't know my thoughts. I'm really trying to decide if I like this, because I just don't know. Isn't this mirror cute? It says Ashley on it. Totally Tika, she has a channel on here. I met her a couple of months ago and she gave me this. It's so sweet. I just don't know. I don't think I like it. I really don't. You just can see the makeup on my face, which I'm not a fan of. One thing I have been loving, I've been talking about this, it's from Lancome. It's the Skin Feels Good. This just looks like your skin. But this Sunday Riley, it definitely, you can see the makeup sitting on my face, which I'm not a fan of at all. It feels nice on the skin. It doesn't feel as good as that Lancome. It seems to have kind of set itself, which is nice. I think maybe this might work better for people with oily skin. Now I have combo skin. I get oily in the T-zone, but then my cheeks are pretty dry. It's not, I know it's not the primer because I didn't put much of the primer all on this area of my face, and even over there I can still see the makeup. So I'm definitely going to try this primer with a different foundation because I think the primer's good. I don't know about the foundation. Okay, so I got a little sample of the Clinique Beyond Perfecting Super Concealer, so I thought I would do it with you guys, or use it with you guys on film. I did use the moderately fair one yesterday on my chin, and I liked it. So I'm going to try fair up under my eyes, and I have been using, I've been using a brush for foundation, like I said, but for concealer, I've been loving these little mini beauty blenders. I don't think this is the brand Beauty Blenders. This might be like an Eco Tools or something like that. Maybe Real Techniques. But anyway, I've been loving using this to blend out my concealer under my eyes. I've never tried a Clinique concealer. Is this their first one? Probably not. Anyway, it just came in the little Sephora VIB. You know how they give you a little gift basket or a gift bag with all kinds of samples? It came in there, so I thought I'd show it to y'all. It feels good under the eyes. It actually really feels good. Maybe is it activating that primer again? Because it's like super cooling under my eyes. Anyway, the concealer seems to be pretty good. It's definitely not coverage like Tarte Shape Tape, but it definitely kind of brightened up under there, and it's blending out nice. So far so good on the concealer. I think I'm setting my concealer with this NARS, it's Paloma is what I'm using. This is the Paloma Duo. I'm setting my concealer, and I think I'm actually gonna take like a big brush and just kind of dust it, especially in my T-zone, just to kind of set this area. I don't know if I need to set this, but I feel like I need to. I just don't know if I like it, y'all. Okay, if you watched my Sephora VIB haul, I hauled the Marc Jacobs Velvet Noir mascara. I just bought it. It's like one of my favorite mascaras, and so I figured I would get it while it was on sale. And I came home and I was looking through one of my drawers, and I found a full size still in the box of that mascara. So I don't know if I'm gonna return it or just keep it, because I know I'll use it. You know, I love that mascara so much. Oh, I'm at such a loss. I don't think I like this foundation at all. And I really, really wanted to so bad. Okay, I did get a new bronzer at the VIB sale. It is the Too Faced Unicorn Tears bronzer, and I wanted to try this on camera with you guys. It's the one with the little unicorn in the center. I think I'm just gonna use this maybe for blush and bronzer today. It has some, it looked like it was gonna have some glitter particles, but on the face it's not really transferring. There's no glitter, but there's definitely kind of some dimension, some sheen to it. That is pretty though. Oh, I just don't think I like this foundation at all. I know I keep saying that, but I had such high hopes. You know what I'm saying? I'm just kind of dusting this everywhere. Going for a super bronzy look here. I feel like there's no saving this makeup look. Like, I am going to try this Amrezy and Anastasia Beverly Hills highlighter. That's what I have on my lids today. It's really pretty on the lid. So every time I swatch this, I'm underwhelmed. But let's look at it on the face. Oh, yeah. It's really pretty on the face, honestly. Okay, so if you're someone who likes a really like powerful metallic highlighter, maybe not. This is it's a little more subtle than I was thinking it was gonna be. Maybe you can build it up, but it's really pretty. It almost gives you kind of like that wet look. That's really pretty, actually. It's really pretty on the eyes too. It's like you can just keep building it, and it's so pretty. Wow, I didn't think I was gonna like this very much. Just because of how many times I swatched it, and I was just underwhelmed with the swatch. So I really like that. That's really pretty. So yesterday I did not wear makeup or anything. I stayed in bed all day with my leg propped up. I'm on crutches right now, you guys. It's a long story. I hurt my leg, and then I hurt it again worse a couple days later, and I'm going to the doctor tomorrow. Anyway, I didn't wear makeup yesterday, but I kept applying this lip gloss. This is the Fenty Beauty Gloss Bomb, and it's just one universal shade. I love this product. I put it on before bed even. It hydrates. It has shea butter in it, so it definitely hydrates, but it just feels really good on your lips. So I'm so glad I got this at the VIB sale. But today I did line my lips already with the NYX liner in Sandstorm, which is like my #1 lip liner I've ever bought in my whole life. I love it. I don't know where it is. It's just one of their matte lip liners, and it's just one that you actually sharpen. It's pretty old school standard liner, but I love this color, Sandstorm. So today I'm just gonna put on this gloss. It's one of the new Urban Decay Hi-Fi lip glosses, and this one's in the color Fuel. It looks like a really pretty nude. I did swatch this next to the Fenty one, and this definitely has a little bit more pigmentation than the Fenty Beauty one, but they are similar. So pretty. This goes perfectly with that lip liner. This kind of reminds me of the feeling of the Buxom lip glosses. Like, it kind of has that minty vibe to it. Not as strong as the Buxom, but it's really pigmented. So it's kind of like the Anastasia of Beverly Hills glosses. It's the pigmentation like that, but the feel of the Buxom. It's not super sticky. It's pretty comfortable. It's not as comfortable as the Fenty Beauty one. I definitely prefer this one, but this one is a little bit more pigmented. So I like the bronzer. I like the highlighter. I love the lipstick or the lip gloss. I just am not the biggest fan of this foundation so far. I'm going to wear it for the rest of the day and check in at the end of the evening. Right now it is 10:30 a.m. So that's, I would say I put this on about 10 a.m. So I will check back in. I might even right now go in with some concealer just because you can see so much of this redness already, and it's only been on about 30 minutes. Like, it seemed like it was covered up a little bit better earlier. I'm going to take some concealer and conceal that just because it's going to bother me if I don't. But even up here, I'm not liking it. So that's my first impression. I will see you guys here in a little bit though to check in. Okay, I am doing a quick check-in. It is now 1 o'clock. So I've had this foundation on for 3 hours now. And this is the craziest thing. I've never reviewed a foundation like this.
Sorry about that. What's up?
What do you think about this foundation?
I like it.
So when I first put it on, I was like, no way. Even like the first 30 minutes, I wasn't the biggest fan. But after wearing it for about, you know, an hour or so, I'm really starting to like it. It is, it said it was a matte foundation, but it said it would never be dehydrating, which, I mean, that's, I don't know, it looks kind of dewy, like especially on my chin. I don't know if it's a matte foundation. I put a lot of highlight on, so that's what that's from. But this on my chin right here and in the center of my forehead, that's just the foundation. So I don't know if it would work for oily skin. It is super breathable. I'm trying to get y'all close so y'all can see a little bit more. It is breathable. I can see it on the skin though, but it looks pretty after 3 hours. So that Urban Decay gloss has worn off, so I just put on the Fenty Beauty Gloss Bomb. I love this so much. Like, if you get anything from this Sephora sale, spend your money. It's $18. It's so worth it. It just feels good on the lips. It gives you some color. I don't know. I like it. So we are off to Trader Joe's. I will check in at the end of the evening, but you can see it here in natural daylight after 3 hours. To say, if you're gluten-free, these cupcakes from Trader Joe's, the chocolate cupcakes, gluten-free with buttercream frosting, are the bomb. So when we were in Trader Joe's just now, I was riding the little cart thing, and this lady named Erin was asking me what happened to my leg, and she prayed for me. It was the sweetest thing in the whole world, wasn't it?
It was. It just stole the cart.
It just made my day. I loved it. Okay, I'm excited for the cupcakes. Are you gonna eat one? No?
I need milk.
They are literally the best cupcakes. I'm gonna say they're better than Sprinkles gluten-free.
Oh, okay.
Well, I've never had a Sprinkles regular, but Sprinkles gluten-free, these are better. They're so good. And I got a box of minis too. Okay, I'm back. It's 5:57. So I have had this foundation on for about 8 hours now. And I have to say, you guys, it's so weird because I did not like this when I first put it on. After a few hours, like you saw, I really started enjoying it. I'm looking in my mirror down here. It's wearing off at this point. I have not touched up at all. I haven't put any powder on. The only thing I've touched up is my lip gloss. This is, again, the Fenty Beauty lip gloss. Okay, so the foundation. It's wearing off, but it's wearing off really beautifully. I was telling Brad earlier, this foundation does have it has skincare ingredients to it, so that makes me feel good. I feel like my skin's kind of getting taken care of. But I like it. I like the foundation. Now, like around my nose, let me see how close I can get y'all. Around my nose, I feel like it's kind of, it could be touched up. My chin could definitely be touched up. It's kind of breaking apart down here, but overall I'm a lot happier. Whoa, no ma'am. I'm a lot happier with it now than I was before. I actually really like it and would definitely think about purchasing the full size. What I'm super excited to try is this foundation, or the Sunday Riley foundation with the Lancome Skin Feels Good. I think this will be a good combo. I'm going to kind of play with that for the rest of the week. And then I'll see, after I use this for the rest of the week, I'll see if I want to purchase the full size, because as you guys know, I think the VIB Rouge gets an extra weekend to shop with 15% off. So I'm definitely gonna think about it, but so far I really like it. I like it so much better than I did at the beginning of the day. And then I tried out, like you saw, the Clinique concealer, and I wasn't impressed with that at all. I feel like it creased a lot up under my eyes and it just didn't provide a lot of coverage. But the bronzer I tried and the Amrezy highlighter, both of these I really enjoyed. I do like this Urban Decay Hi-Fi gloss. If you prefer like a gloss that has a little bit of minty sensation, I recommend these. But if you're gonna get a gloss, get the Fenty Beauty one. It's bomb. I think this might be another, man, I don't know. It probably would work with, it probably would work with combo skin, as long as you set the areas where you get oily and maybe even use a mattifying primer. I will say that I loved this Pore Perfecting primer by Origins. I really enjoyed this. It felt good going on. I feel like it did kind of blur out and make this area of my face look a lot better than it normally does with no primer. So I definitely recommend that. And that kind of sums up this video. I have a super fun video going up on Wednesday that I'm super excited about. So stay tuned for that. And I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you have tried the Sunday Riley foundation, let us know in the comments what your thoughts are. What do you think about how it looks on the skin, about how it looked throughout the day? I don't know. I kind of like it. I really do. And Brad also said it looks good. So this was a funny first impressions, because upon first application I wasn't a fan. Anyway, I'm gonna quit rambling. I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.